What up, y'all? Welcome to Humble City Real. A show where I talk about things I like, things I don't like, things I know, things I think I know, and whatever else is on my mind. So before we get into this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, please. If you like the video, go and give it a thumbs up. If you don't, go and give it a thumbs down. Leave comments if you like. Without further ado, let's go and get into it. All right. So I noticed something while I was looking through my different social media platforms. Seeing this meme or picture that's going to be a meme soon come across my timeline from various people I follow. Some friends posted it as well, with their different remarks and their comments about it. So I'm like, this is an interesting pick right here, man. I like it. It's a message in there. The message, you can go all type of different places, with, of course, we know what this is pertaining to. Here we are, COVID-19 era. So, easily people can go, from one side and people can stand on the other side, right? So, I like this pick. So I had to let me think about this. I'm gonna start having little conversations about this pretty soon, and lo and behold, here's the pick. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started now. So before we really get off into it, the first thing I really like about this pick is shout out to this guy and his friend, for wearing their masks. Of course, it's a raw mask. In the beer aisle, so they about to get busy, some warm days, it's getting warm, they about to get busy, probably about to light up the barbecue grill, get the beers going and everything else. All right. Okay, so real talk. This could draw, a lot of debate, from the sides of those who are, that have a certain feel of the severity of COVID-19. So, you have those who take it very serious, and then you have those who don't take it as serious. So, I'm going to start off with the first part of it. The no mask, no entry. Now, this one baffles me, right? The no mask, no entry. I say that to say, me personally, right? For this whole pandemic time frame and everything, I am a person of, I'm a respectable person. I have, very strong moral beliefs, regardless of, whatever imperfection I have, I'm known to be a respectful person. So, the mask thing never really became an issue for me itself. I've been around people that, they would prefer me to have a mask on. They would have a mask on, and I'm fine with it. I'm at your establishment, your facility, your business, your house. And if you require me to wear a mask, and I really want to be there, I'm gonna put the mask on. No problem. I don't have no problem wearing the mask. I get it. I understand it. It's just like my beliefs are with the mask and this effectiveness doesn't really matter. I am a respectful person. So if you do not feel comfortable being around me with a mask or without a mask, how would it go? If I need to put one on, I'm cool with that. I don't care. What bothers me is, because you see these situations where it's people getting kicked off of planes and, and getting thrown out of grocery stores, getting, assaulted or assaulting someone because they got questioned about a mask, and who was you telling me to put a mask on? Now they fighting the cashier or all type of crazy stuff, and it's like, okay, I get where you possibly going with the whole control thing, controlled experiments and stuff. Let's see how many people we can make really wear this mask and how we can, force them to do it. But I just can't bring myself to, miss my flight back home because I don't want to wear a mask on the plane, or I don't see how a person is, going to let their kids not eat today because, you get kicked out of the grocery store when you was supposed to be going there buying today's dinner, and you get kicked out of the grocery store because you don't want to wear a mask. Just never understood it. Like, it just don't make no sense to me, right? Just put the damn mask on and go. I mean, me personally, I'm at Home Depot. I need to wear my mask because I need to get these damn drill bits. I like Home Depot. I'm at Walmart getting whatever the hell I'm getting. I'm putting my mask on. I don't care. I'm putting it on. I'm just putting it on. I don't care. I'm putting it on. It's not bothering me that like that. And I've been around people that this mask in it, man, put the goddamn shit on. Do you want to go in there and get your food or not? Go get your goddamn food. Do you want to make this goddamn flight? Are you trying to go to Miami where you don't have to wear a mask? Put the goddamn mask on, man. Goddamn. But people do that stuff. But me personally, I don't care. Put the mask on. I'm in there. I'm wherever I'm at. I need to go. Get what I need to get what I have to do what I have to do. Get back in my truck, take my mask off, take my ass home, where I am mask free. And for anyone who comes over to my house, I remain mask free because I'm in my house. And if you want to wear a mask, go ahead and wear a mask. I don't mind you. I'm not going to knock you. I'm not going to talk about you. I ain't going to say you need to get out because you're wearing a mask. I don't care. Wear it. Just wear it. It's cool. Don't matter. You okay with me? You all right? I'm okay. You okay? Yeah, okay. Let's continue doing whatever we're doing for whatever the reason that we are here for. So, but you're seeing a lot of people fighting for that. And I get the angle maybe, because as you look at what's next on the, on his list, here and now we get to a certain space to where it's just like, people start going, conspiracy theories and stuff. But, it's different things going on out here right now where people are actually working those. I believe, I want to say Israel has vaccine passports going on. A few other different countries are doing it. I believe I've seen where it's in discussions to where different sporting events may require fans, if they want to come and see a live game, that they may have to have vaccines. They may have to have might be an ID system that may come out soon that's showing who is vaccinated and who is not. I get that. So that's probably right around the corner. I know that, those who are in the medical field, they definitely will, those who are in the medical field, they will, have a different opinion about this, from what they're seeing, what they're experiencing on those floors and the ICU units. They have a whole different perspective. So you will never hear me try to, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. You know some things I don't know. It just so happens that when you're trying to explain the things that I don't know, they are not registering with me to be able to understand what you are experiencing or going through. So I still bank off of my thoughts and what I believe and what I see. Me personally, I had COVID-19 before. I had to, stay home, quarantine, for I believe. I think at that time CDC changed to 8 days at the time. So I had quarantine for 8 days, and then I still had like some symptoms afterwards. So I ended up staying home a little bit longer. However, when people ask me about how was it or when I had it, when I experienced it, and I was like, well, I had one sick day that I was, sick, where I'm like moving and stuff. And felt like any other time that I haven't been sick over, my lifespan, whereas, I've been way sicker than this before. But not to discount it, I was sick, I had to do my normal 1-2 whenever I get like this and I get sick, I bundle up, throw my sweatsuit on, take me some medicine, sweat it out, good as new. So after the 8 days, the only thing I can remember having as far as symptoms, as far as I had the shortness of breath, I believe I may have lost the sense of smell and taste, which in my mind, I believe that is something that's common when you get sick. I know I've never been able to taste nothing when I'm sick. And this is years and years and years of being on planet Earth. I've never been able to taste nothing if I was sick. Never probably paid attention to shortness of breath before, whether that happened before or not. But that's what I ended up experiencing through my COVID-19 case, shortness of breath. So I, felt it, and it was kind of like gave it some thought, and I said, shoot, this time, and I said, well, shoot, a year and a half, 2 years ago, I would be at work right now. I just know that, and that's everybody, though. Everybody, for the most part, would be at work, even with the things that they may have, the symptoms that they may have had, What I did notice, though, because, I was bored, wanted to go back to work a little bit, be at home too long, you spend too much money. You spend way too much money when you're just sitting at home. So I was like, I need to get to work. So as the time was going, trying to get back ready for it, I was feeling okay. I'm feeling good. And then I always had this thing, because like I'm a respectable person, so I didn't want to rush it back. I didn't want to rush back because I'm always thinking about others, and I know some people may not be comfortable. And this is like, somewhat midway through this stuff. So I'm like, let me make sure I'm good before I go back to work and be around people again, So consciously I'm thinking like, just make sure you're right. So cool, checking my temperatures, doing the stuff like that, make sure it's good. But it seemed like every time I thought about it, that's when I felt shortness of breath. Any other time, I'm, moving around, walking up and down the stairs, going, around the house, whatever, to the third, go upstairs, top floor, basement, whatever, moving, normal breath. And it's like I was sitting, sometimes I'll be like, dang, okay, I'm probably ready to go back to work. And I'll sit and I think about it. And when I think about it, now I'm experiencing shortness of breath. It's like, wow. So one of the things, and not too many doctors or anybody else are ever going to convince me different when I say this, but I believe that, the mental part of the mental aspect of any type of virus or disease or ailment that someone's experiencing can either hinder or help. When you have a positive mind, upbeat mind, it tends to take away some of the stress from the body that whatever you're dealing with, whatever ailment you're dealing with, whatever you're fighting from, be it through, coronavirus, recovering from, different surgeries or strokes or any other type of ailment, the mental factor is a big part. Because on the back end, your mind can hold you back. You can sit there and get to dwelling on how you all messed up, and you start to break yourself down, and that hinders you in your recovery. So me personally, I was like, every time I thought about it, I felt it. When I didn't think about it, I was good. So that's for me. It could be different for anyone else. That's just for me. So I said to say that, through my bout with COVID, I feel comfortable enough to believe that the things that I do, now, because we are in a new norm from, being a little bit more cleaner on the disinfectant side, wearing my mask faithfully whenever I have to, wherever I'm at that need me to have a mask, I got it on, no issues, no ifs and buts about it. Not to say that I just feel like I beat COVID and they can never mess with me again, but I partly feel that way, and I get it. They, oh shoot, well, if y'all ain't scared about that last COVID, now we got the super COVID, and then we got the mutated X-Men COVID, and it's like, okay, we'll see how that go. And I mean, I know certain people that be like, well, you won't get it. You ain't gonna until someone, till you die, until someone that die, and then you gonna change your tune. It's like, well, if I die, I'm not sure what type of tune is gonna get changed to, but say someone close to me, loved one, friend, co-worker, associate, they pass, then me personally, I think I'm still gonna move the same way. And I say that because I've had co-workers, associates, I've known people, that are, close enough to be friends, and they have succumbed. And in certain cases, they said it was COVID-19. They said they died from, complications from COVID-19 or whatever, however way the different other parts of terminology they may say that they would add that it was due to COVID-19, due to coronavirus. I got it. Cried for some, Definitely prayed for the those who I wasn't that close to. Prayed for their family. But I still stand how I on my beliefs. So with the whole no job, no vaccine, no job, I can see that happening soon. Um, that's going to be one of those interesting things that whereas we stand that for those of us, like I would say for right now, I guess if I haven't said it already, me personally, I'm not taking the vaccine. That's me personally. If you ask me right now, my answer to that question is no, and I say for right now, that's my answer. Um, I'm not gonna say I'm not taking it because of it got pig blood in it and they trying to put this in your body, and that's a conversation that's cool to have, and and it can be intelligently had. I know I'm joking with the pig's blood or whatnot, but however, me personally, at the time, I don't think I need it. That's me speaking for myself. I don't think I need it. Anyone else that feels the need to get it, I'm not gonna talk about you, laugh at you, tell you that you got, raccoon piss injected in your body. I'm not gonna say nothing to that effect. You got it, cool. I'm gonna ask you about it. I'm gonna have a different conversation with you. Okay, how you felt? Oh, you took your first one. How did you feel after your first one? Oh, okay, that was that. Oh, you experienced this. Oh, okay, you was good. Oh, you was down a little bit. Okay, how was it when you got sick? I'm gonna ask you questions about it because I do want to know. I'm going to try to monitor you from afar or close, however way our interaction is. I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna look and see. Okay, that's what you're doing. Okay, cool. Know this to those who share the same ideals as me as far as taking it. This will come with pressure, and so keep that in mind and start preparing yourself for the incoming pressure. Almost prepare yourself as if it's an attack, because it's going to come our way for those of us who are not taking the vaccine. It's coming. There's going to be different things, i.e., my man signed, no vaccine, no jobs, but it's going to be a whole lot more than just jobs. There's going to be a lot of things that's going to come our way. So just be prepared. Start preparing yourself. Start doing more of your research, doing your homework on different things. Figuring out your next step, your plan. If in such things fall through, and now you are in a space where you can't do this, or they're not allowing you to do this, or they're taking this away from you. Whichever way it is, start preparing yourself. If you really want to stand on that, I'm not taking it. Because eventually we'll get to a place where you will be in a proverbial back against the wall, and you will hope that you have somewhat of either a fighting chance to try to get yourself off the wall, exit left or exit right, and not just be stuck up against the wall, what I'm saying, without any fighting chance. So start figuring out yourselves what y'all want to do. If you got to start getting them finances together, start working on different things to where you may generate money another way, just in case your job comes at you and say, hey, either the shot or the walk. Just saying. So don't be shocked. Things may come like that. I'm not going to say they may. I'm quite sure they're going to stagger these things out as far as things tied to the vaccine. It's going to come. And then maybe one day, who knows, it may happen. And maybe one day you're going to have to make that decision. You might just go ahead and say yes. Who's to fault you? I can't, ain't nobody out here saying they're going to take care of everybody who doesn't take the vaccine. So I know I'm not about to take care of everybody who doesn't take the vaccine if anything happens. So, start preparing yourself. As far as this last one, the microchips, I believe that's always been an agenda. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. You think they're gonna chip us up eventually? Where they can find us everywhere we going. Jerry's over here on East 9th Street. Next thing you know, the chip has some type of activation to where it They shut Jerry off and they come scoop Jerry up, throw him in a van somewhere. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think though. Are you getting the vaccine? If so, tell me why. If not, I would like to know why as well. Once again, please subscribe. This is Humble City Real. Please subscribe. I'll holler at y'all.